Happy time zone, Zitsy Bird, Haven the Raven, and welcome to Chalice Week. This is my second time doing this, but I'll be this entire week leading up to Samhain. I'll be going into the Chalice dungeons pretty much exclusively. One thing I actually probably should have thought a little better about is I don't think I have any offerings for any offering chalices. Hold up. Let's buy that. I can't recall. So I did have something to repair. I believe last year it's actually been a year since I've turned on Bloodborne. Okay. Yeah, I left off in Ailing Loran. I left this one up, I believe, because someone else had given me the glyph. Though I don't think that person is going to be joining this year. And this is just in case. Considering this is a shared fixed dungeon, if you're in Ailing Loran already, cool. If not, let me know what kind of dungeon you want to do. I'm accepting pretty much all co-op. Have I been into the Hintertombs yet? I can't remember. Alright, this was a blood-starved beast. What new horrors am I about to find here? No door, which means that the side passage is further in. Likely towards the end. Subtle. Oh. Hey, Jake Shuffle. Oh dear, this is going to be interesting. Where are you? Where did my HUD go? Thank you. I realized something was off, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And then I realize as I'm dying that I don't have a HUD. Hold on. I don't even remember when I turned that off. Okay, why are there more of you? Okay, so there was 2 of you ladies in this room. That is going to be a problem if I end up dead. I might be better off just running through a good portion of this. I'm also a little concerned about having 89 insight. You gave yourself away. I wouldn't have noticed you. I would not have noticed you had you not been a fool. Is that a hunter back there? I don't trust this at all. We are going to put on some bone marrow ash. Because, okay, it's just one of you guys. Not another bell ringer. Oh, Piku! Hello! How are you doing? Okay, this is a summon. I don't have any allies right now, so may as well. And how do I even... Yeah, I can't click accept from here, is the thing. I can't interact with a, Hi. Oh, your word. What happened? Yeah. Fair enough. Something's on lightning. Beware of liar. Despicable inquisitiveness. Interesting. Yeah, there's literally nothing here. Hi. Let me collect my blood vials. Okay, so this entire room here is dead end, essentially. So if I need to, I can just rush it in order to get the summon again. Probably not the smartest decision, but it's a viable one. I've learned that people don't actually check my redeems. That's what I've learned. That's fine. I'll just put you into the deepest labyrinth possible. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm curious. What are you? Whatever you are, you have loot. Honestly, Piku, I don't really care what chalices we do. I've just been going down, these ones because literally anyone can join them. Yeah, you need a bunch of ritual blood. Well, depending. I think you can just get in with a glyph. Which I can show you how glyphs work later. Cool. For my chalices, I currently have Thumeru Root, Central Thumeru, Lower Thumeru, a Defiled one, which I need more Arcane Haze in order to actually use. Thumeru Ihil, Hintertombs. I could actually do this one. Ailing Loran, which I'm actually in right now. And Ish. Is that Is or Ish? Yeah, Ailing Loran is the one I'm in right now, I believe. Ease. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where is there's my NPC. Oh, there's another one of you. Though you didn't drop anything. Yeah, I don't mind if it's a Protect Piku run. Though I am going to warn you, I have a really weird build. Okay, this is a weird room. Hey, it's your character. If it comes down to it, you can always, bring the one that you said had a stupid name. That is probably where I have to go. Actually, that's definitely where I have to go. I have nowhere else to turn to. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Why are you glowing? You know what? I'm just gonna run past, grab this. And we flee. Fairly certain I just left my summon to die, but oh well. I don't know why that big thing was glowing, and I don't really want to mess with it right now. I was right, the door is in here. My summon is alive. Wasn't expecting that. There we go. Hey. The NPC might be getting me killed here. Or not. Okay, so we have another one of these. Is there a way up? Because I'm fine plunging on that guy if there's a way back up. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, that happened. I didn't notice the hole in the floor until I was on it. Or, well, in it. We're just not gonna mess with that. Okay, since I'm here, might as well grab the chest. I found a baby. I can't tell if I lost my summon or if he's just goofing around. I think I messed up his pathing. Which means I have to find a way to get back. Come on, get out here. Or I can just do this. That works too. Can I pebble you to death? Probably not the smartest thing to attempt. Okay. So there's a werewolf. Somewhere further up from the looks of it. Hi. Okay, so can you actually go over here, or am I gonna have to do this on my own? Your pathing does not allow it. Okay. Good to know. In that case, I'll come back later. I don't want to waste having a summon. Well, I might come back later, I might not. Oh, it's incredibly silly. But at the same time, that silly pathing probably saved me from getting him killed. Okay, as long as this isn't anything too crazy, I should be able to do this. Where are you? What did you get stuck on? NPCs are weird. Alright. Yeah, probably. Oh, great. I've never fought one of these legit. I do know that they can be poisoned, though, so where are my poison knives? Uh-oh. This is probably one of the more ridiculous methods someone would have used. But if it works, if it winds up working, it winds up working. Oh dear. Okay, it only takes the one knife. I've been using more knives than needed. Or, wait, it might take two. Angry there. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I feel like I messed up. Oh, fair enough. Have an excellent day, Pico. Oh my! Come on, come on! Oh dear. I think the gun delay just saved me there. I genuinely think the gun delay just saved me there. Oh dear. come on. I'm pretty sure I can do this. Not good. Oh my. I think I just consumable only'd an abhorrent beast without a wall to hide behind. Okay, what was going on? Okay, I didn't miss anything. Oh, that was low-key. That was gold. That was gold. I probably should have been more aggressive with it, but just bullets and poison knives. Okay, so I need... Huh. I might be better off just leveling. Truth be told.
Gammon awaits you. Go. Very well, let me...
Can't level. Okay. So what else can I buy with this? Oh, pebbles. How could I possibly forget pebbles? Don't sell haze, which is the unfortunate part here. Sedatives. I mean, it's completely useless to me, but I can buy an extra lantern. Okay, so you do have some stuff, but not arcane haze. Not worth it. Okay, so layer 3 hearts. Let's go there. In the absolute worst... I'm actually really glad I did that because if I hadn't managed to beat the abhorrent beast there, this wall looks suspicious to me and I don't know why. Nothing but respect. Okay. Well. But because I did that, I have a spot that's actually closer to the shoot or to the offshoot, but doesn't put me near the spiders. It does, however, put me near this werewolf. Come on. What happened? Oh dear, I'll check that in a second. Ah. Easy fix. But with this... Worst comes to worst when it comes to blood echoes. At this point, with this character, I have the most infamous of infamous dungeons opened. Come on. Really? Y'all are really just gonna sit? I still can't believe that I forgot to turn my HUD back on. I remembered in the meantime why I'd had it turned off. But the fact that I forgot to turn it back on is a little silly. I'd turned it off in the first place because I was taking photos. Or, well, screenshots of outfits. Still a photo shoot. I just forgot to turn it back on after the fact. You're not gonna let me just loot this whole room, are you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, my dodging sort of had to be on point for that. Stay away. Yeah, the only time I've ever fought an abhorrent beast was this in this game was the suspicious beggar. I don't know why it gives us that sound effect for those. And with the suspicious beggar, you can very easily just poison cheese him because he can't go inside the windmill. Oh, Fen, sweetie. There was no windmill to hide within that time. Or, not even windmill. The structure that you find him on top of. He can't go inside. So you can quite literally just hit him with poison and then run back inside. And I've done that every single time. Every single time I've fought him, I've cheesed him. Ah! So while I technically did... Oh dear. Cheese that one again this time. Forgot I put my gun away. So while I did technically cheese him again this time, it's a lot more difficult to do when you don't have anything to hide behind or in. Hi, where did you come from? I don't want to get too far in because I don't want to trigger the other little guy running away. There we go. Do I want to bone marrow ash you or just bullets? Actually, wait, what am I doing? There's nobody coming to save you. Oh, wait, I think I might know. Why the glowing is. I just remembered that last year someone told me that if you visceral the wrong enemy in the Chalice dungeons, you will wind up summoning something else on top of them. I'm willing to bet, considering nothing happened when I killed that werewolf there, that that's one of those enemies I shouldn't be visceraling. Ow. Not one of these. Alright, where are you? That it? Oh, whoops. Just to make it easier for me to see myself. Oh! I don't know who this Ben is, but okay. Do what you have to. Or who you have to. Okay, there's something else here. I know it. I just don't know what or where. No. Okay, then. That's the end of this chalice, I see. Or I suppose. Okay, then. I was actually really close to finishing this side path. I could have done it without, risking my summon. But it's probably for the best that I managed to, or that I came back later. All things considered. I should definitely buy blood vials and bullets when I'm back at the dream. Because I genuinely think that this is the end of this dungeon. Oh, Jen! Hello! How you doing? I am doing normally. You were not here last year when I did Chalice Week the first time, correct? Alright, stupid question, I know you weren't here. But Chalice Week... For Chalice Week, I go through the Chalice dungeons. Creative name, I know. And anybody who wants to co-op with me is more than welcome to do so. Damn! Okay, fair enough. Did everything go alright? One second. Pretty sure I have cold blood. You know you've hit a crazy spot. Actually, hang on. What even is on my current... Okay, so 3 physical blood gems. Oof. And then I have 2 arcane damp blood gems on, plus this. Is there anything I can add? Oh? We're not going to mess with the HP gradually depletes. Well, that's good at least. Okay, I think I specifically... had the arcane damp one here. Because the nourishing just boosts everything, I believe. Okay, I'm pretty sure that my burial blade is fine as is. So I'm actually gonna leave Ailing Lauren there. Just so that if anybody wants to do Ailing Lauren, I can actually just hop in and help them out with it. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, obviously I need blood echoes. I need Tomb Mold 5. Where do I even get Tomb Mold 5? I could do Sinister Hintertomb. I could also do Lower Loran. But I need Tomb Mold 5 to get into the Depths 5 Thumura Chalice. All of the... Okay, so Sinister Hintertomb is actually supposedly easier than Ailing Loran, which is interesting. Little scared to attempt lower Loran, honestly. Okay, so we need... one more of these. We're gonna go Sinister Hintertomb. I don't have the ability to do Sinister Bell. Okay, Chamber of the Seal. Conductor me. Oh dear. That's a tad concerning. Because that means this is completely randomly generated. And we're starting off with the side passage. I'm kind of curious as to what's dying. Because that looks like poison. What got poisoned? Well, whatever it was, it almost died. Oh, it was you. This is a great... probably going to be a great deal easier than Ailing Loran, actually. Will the game let me? I mucked that up so badly and the game still let me. Okay. Ah, that's great. I still actually need to get my skill up a bit. And probably endurance up another level. I don't see a reason to plunge. Something's hiding behind there. Okay. Oh, pebble. Most of the stuff I'm finding down here, unless it's a ritual material, is something I already have too much of. Ah. Interesting and honestly kind of helpful piece of information. If you hadn't screamed, you wouldn't have given away your location. Rookie mistake if I've ever seen one. Let's just go traipsing down this hallway. What? I'm concerned. Oh, come on. You forgot it was there already? I believe that was a blood vial, which I couldn't get to anyway. Or couldn't obtain. Haha! Ritual material! Down this way... Why are there so many blood vials? Ow. How that hurt. Probably... Oh! That's what I get for rushing. Fair play. Odd, damp, blood-tinged gem. I'll have to take a look at that. But that appears to be the end of this side path. And there were quicksilver bullets right over here. A quicksilver bullet. Where did you come from? Probably one of those... Okay, this is probably one of those situations where I, visceraled something I shouldn't have. Because that thing was standing right here. And I know for a fact that I visceraled that one. So either it spawned because I visceraled, or I was supposed to run into that earlier and just didn't for some reason. Anyway, on to layer 1. Starting off with the big room. I want to say that I've been here before, but considering that it just flat out said that I'm the conductor of this, this is a randomly generated one, so I can't have been here before. It's highly unlikely that the same glyph will show up twice for 2 different dungeons. Or without searching, of course. If I know Chalice dungeons, there's going to be a hole that drops me down somewhere, so I may as well go up. Okay, so clearly I don't know Chalice dungeons. Or perhaps I do. I just didn't want to trigger you both. Collect this. Oh, hi. Something's not having a very good day. I'd rather deal with the possibility of having a, whatever those things are, turn up on top of you, than try to take you out without viscerals. Okay, so whatever is in that bottom section is optional. I don't like... Hi. Okay, is that all that's in here? Huh. I want to say that the hole probably drops me onto that, but where actually is the hole? Okay, that's honestly a very mildly inconvenient hole. I'm not even sure that really qualifies as an inconvenient hole. It's that mild of an inconvenience. And there's a second side path. Interesting. Oh, hey Omaha, how you doing? Disconvenience. I've never heard that term before. I'm doing normally. I don't think... Fair enough. Alright, what? Oh dear. Yeah, I did this last year too, which is why it's Chalice Week 2025 this time. But basically, I go into Chalice dungeons and I explore them the whole week. If you want to actually join in, I have open co-op for this one. When it comes to Chalice Week, I have open co-op. Thank you for checking, Jan. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, if you have a day off, Omaha, like I said, the whole week. I actually didn't realize that there were alternate versions of the cost parasite. Which I may as well grab, because I think I sold my cost parasite. Because I was actually looking for it the other day. That is more than I actually have access to. Okay, I'll have to just keep in mind. I'll probably be leaving this dungeon open then. Okie dokie. What just died? Something met its untimely end, but what? That sounds like a boulder. That is a boulder. Okay. Yeah, I, apparently am conducting this one. So this is a completely random one that the game just generated for me. Because when it's not a randomly generated one, it will say conductor and then it'll just have a dash there. The ones that are completely random. I see. And I I think I'm gonna leave this one open if anybody wants to actually experience it for themselves. Because this one has a bath messenger. I've gotten a few different... Wait, what? Blood gems from it. And this is still layer 1. Like, I've gotten a couple blood gems and a bath messenger on layer 1. Yeah. And the bath messenger for this one has an alternate version of the cost parasite. It's also only a depth 3, so if you can beat ailing Lauren or Loran or whatever, you're good for this one. Of course, these things still suck. Ritual Blood 3. What are you? What? You can find runes in Chalice dungeons? I actually didn't know you could find runes in Chalice dungeons. At least not the randomly generated ones. I knew you could find them in, the ones that the game gives you. Okay, I really wish that these wouldn't be quite so expensive, but I need the bullets. Oh, mic going off because dog's about to bark. Alright, what are you? I was trying to get the parry off earlier, but oh well. And you're probably dead. Tempering Damp Blood Gem 5. Okay, we're heading back to the dream. I'm not sure if it really counts as good stuff, but I found a lot of stuff down here. Like, what? There we go. Privacy open. And it says Conductor Avon, which this one says Conductor Blank, meaning that it can't be... I'm gonna be leaving that one open, definitely. Let's... First of all, repair everything. Then restock on bullets and blood vials. Mostly bullets. Because I go through so many bullets, it's ridiculous. Okay, blood gem fortification. Alright, so these make it go down a bit because this is just straight up blood attack, which is better. Or, well, this is percent, which is better than a flat number. But that's still not bad. This is just a monstrous blood gem, honestly. It was a triangle. Add fire, which that will actually scale with my arcane stat. But it's probably better for me to leave my cane as physical so that I can use the papers. Okay. Layer 1, heart. Oh, and you missed it, Omaha. Earlier, because my brain does weird things, I killed an abhorrent beast in Ailing Lauren with a obviously the summon I had. Oh, I forgot to grab one of these. The summon I had distracted it for a bit, but I killed the abhorrent beast at the bottom of Ailing Lauren with essentially just poison knives and bullets. And it didn't even actually occur to me until I had it halfway dead that maybe I should use my melee weapon. But by that point, I already had it halfway dead, damn it. I was gonna finish the job. Come on. And I was actually laughing at myself for that one because of course I did that. My brain will just randomly do things that I shouldn't be doing on a casual playthrough. Oh dear. For example, for the most part, I poisoned Slave Knight Gale to death once. What? Cursed Murky Damp Blood Gem. Okay, so these things will occasionally drop cursed stuff. Interesting. There was the blood vials. But yeah, if you commit to dodging and and make sure to use some, bone marrow ash for your bullets, you have enough to beat a co-op boosted. Or you have enough damage between poison and bullets to kill a co-op HP boosted abhorrent beast with some blood vials left over. Because you will, of course, need to juice back up on blood vials a bit. At least the Ailing Lauren version. I don't know if you find any abhorrent beasts deeper than that. Lovely. Oh. Pfft. I happen to quite like the dark most of the time, but not when I'm expecting to get jumped. Why are there so many treasure chests in here? I don't even think that this is a side path. I think this is the main one. It's easy to forget with the Chalice dungeons, but holy shit, there's a lot in here. Hi. Get over here. Ow. That was way more bullets than I would have liked to use. But I'm a Blood Tinge build anyway, so... Well, Blood Tinge and Arcane. Because I have absolutely no care for meta. Why do these things just run at you screaming? And why do you have a wrist? That sounded wrong. Why do you have a sage's wrist specifically? Let's open up the door. Oh. I did not, in fact, go this way, I don't think. Oh, wait, yes I did. It was just such a short path that I forgot that it existed. Unable to acquire blood vial. Do any of you have bullets? Thank you. I think I'm gonna rush the boss and then come back to deal with that because I don't want to run into more. The layer 2 lamp is directly next to a room full of enemies, and while I can just run through, I'd rather not have to. Let's hope I don't regret this. Oh, you again! I definitely want bone marrow ash for you. come on. Nope, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. That was closer than I would have liked. Sharp, damp, blood gem 5. That's not bad. Alright, back to the dream. And then I have to go explore that side path. Alright, I should actually collect these first. Then bullets. Now, can I repair? Thank you. Alright, layer 2 heart, and then back to the side path. I'm not expecting to find anything too crazy with the side path, but there's a chance. There's always a chance. And this was also the worst possible room to fight a Keeper of the Old Lords in. Or actually, maybe not, because it would also be pretty easy to use the pillars for cover. Okay, what's down here? Hi! I just ran right past your little alcove. That sounded like a bell. Lovely. That was a bell. Okay. Where are you? Oh, not you. Hi. Fire paper, okay. So some of the things down here can drop that. Oh, you're not dead. Where? Okay, so I know there's at least one enemy down there. Let's go check out the other path first before I commit. Or is this a loop around? Loop around. Okay. Still glad I checked, because now I know to look for that. the fact that I'm maxed out on pebbles, of all things. I forgot I even had throwing knives. For a while, I was just buying random consumables. Okay. This is probably the loop around. Odd placement, but I'll take it. Another one of those, huh? Okay, come on. I'm heading back to the dream after this. No questions, please. Because I am definitely going to want more bone marrow ash to deal with these things. Uncanny snake driver. Snake driver. Steak driver! Clearly my mind is elsewhere. My mind is very clearly elsewhere. Back to the that's the wrong direction. Back to the dream and then explore layer 3. And unless someone wants to hop on, layer 3 is probably going to be it for today. Because while I really like co-oping in the Chalice dungeons, I'm not as big on doing them on my own, so I don't want to burn myself out or anything. Repair. Okay. And layer 3. Or well, layer 2 heart and into layer 3. And off we go. Ladder for some reason. Why they put a ladder right next to an elevator, I have no idea. Okay. Lamp. I light the lamp. That's a door, not a treasure chest. Okay. I am very much concerned by the fact that there's not a single enemy in here. Mic going off for a bit. Okay, so clearly that purple mist is poisoned. Because that's the second time this dungeon that I've seen something either die or almost die from it. Wait, is this a side path? That is a weird location for a side path. Huh. Okay. I don't like this. Something's wrong. What am I about to run into beyond this door? Okay, I don't see anything at all, and that is worrying. Thank you for attacking me. That just got rid of so much anxiety. I'm the type of individual that is a lot less jumpy when I'm actually being attacked as opposed to when I'm expecting it. Or as when I'm anticipating something but nothing's happening. Which sometimes makes the Chalice dungeons really, like, genuinely creepy for me. Huh. Aha! Another door. I don't like this hallway. But for the most part, I tend to be more at ease in a boss fight than exploring. Odd damp blood gem. That means it's probably just flat blood tinge that it adds. What? Okay, that's a pressure plate. I don't see enemies. Which really freaks me out. My imagination is so much worse than anything FromSoft could come up with. There you are. Okay. Never thought I'd be happy to see one of you. Even if it does mean I blow through bullets at an absurd rate. It doesn't help that I can't even rely on messages with this one. I don't know why I fell for that a second time. Great one, cold blood. What? Okay, then. New item. I've never seen that before. Not, what was I saying? I was saying something and then I got surprised by that jump scare I should have seen coming. And now I can't remember what I was saying. Another side path. What? Apparently I've just gone down side path central. Something to murder, thank you. Okay, that might lead to the same place as wherever down here leads. That sounded like a boulder. That's dirt. I don't see anything gleaming in the darkness. Starting from up might be the better choice there. Hello! Aha! Problem solved. Ooh, exactly enough used, too. And this is a treasury. Or treasure room. One of you. Ow. Uh-oh. That almost went poorly. I should not have approached that as recklessly as I did. Bloodshot eyeball, okay. And what are you gonna give me? More eyeballs. I'd very much like to know why that specific sound effect plays. Okay, this is another... I am so lost right now. If you wanted to be stealthy, you shouldn't have twitched your toes. Yep, that happened. What are you? Easy enough fix. There are so many winding paths in this. Not gonna visceral you. Hi! Oh dear. Ouchie. There we go. Odd blood tinged gemstone. I think I'm actually just gonna leave you be. Unless you decide that you're gonna attack me here and now, I should be fine. Oh, hi. Odd blood tinge. And Sage's wrists. Why does this particular dungeon have so many wrists? Back off we go. And I already explored there, so let's go back up here. Which direction did I come from? This one. I came from this one. So what are you? Or perhaps I came from this one. Oh yeah, I definitely came from this one. Alright. Well, now that I at least know where I'm going. Or, well, where I came from. Roughly. What are you? Another one of these doors. Okay. What? I'm not skipping the lever. We're not doing that. We're not skipping the lever. I didn't realize that was an option. But we're not doing that. We are not doing that because I get the feeling that the lever is actually going to be less of a problem than doing this run back over and over again. Alright, where do I go for where I actually need to be? You. Doesn't look like there's anyone or anything down there, so I probably... No, if they give us that room, they have to give us a way to get back out of it. So there's probably a connecting point downstairs. You can die, though. Molotovs it is, then. I was hoping that the Molotov would be enough, but apparently not. Okay, now as long as I don't die to the spiders... Yeah, I was hoping that the Molotov would kill the spider and not alert the screaming fool, but, oh dear. Turns out the screaming fool was going to be alerted no matter what, although I'm glad now that I, did alert the screaming fool, because if the screaming fool had not been alerted, then when I went to actually antagonize it, I would have been up a creek, because I'd have been fighting so many of them. Okay. Okay, that's the lamp. Here's the door. Here's where I almost skipped. And this is the lower section. Yeah, because they have to give us a way back out of this room. Because if we fall from up there, and there isn't a door down here, we're fucked. Plain and simple, capital F. Surprised I didn't run into a, summon, though. Or maybe summons are only for the pre-created ones? Well, this is appropriately ominous. What are you? Oh, fuck, this guy! If you want to trade projectiles, we can trade projectiles. Or I can just close in. Ow. I hit the wrong button. Because I'm no longer you. Oh shit. What? How did I get hit? Okay. Cold, damp blood gem. 5 and twin bloodstone shards. Are you... No. Okay. That's the bottom of that Chalice dungeon, and, holy shit. I was not expecting a Thumerian Elder. Those are a problem. Oh, I can actually buy a cost parasite if I need to. Okay. Cool. Let's go repair everything. Alright, and it was cold, damp. Alright, cold blood gems are arcane, so I'm not going to be putting this on my... this is I think it was this one. Or one of these two. Okay, that one is only useful on ones that already have the split scaling. Actually, maybe not. Weird. Both of those are weird. Why do I have a missing pebble? Hold on. Let's just buy what I can of pretty much everything. And I've got 2,000, so another lantern, despite them being completely useless to me. Okay, and I'm going to call it there. I mean, I'll be keeping this lower Hintertomb on, as well as Ailing Lauren. And that other one. So again, the entire rest of the week is going to be Chalice dungeons. At some point tomorrow, I'm actually going to be collabing with Piku and Magnifico. We're going to be going through some of them. I'm thinking I want to take them through this one and finish it. Wait, I think it was tomorrow. Yeah, they said Tuesday, didn't they? I'll double check later. Sometime this week. If I'm remembering correctly, it's tomorrow. But I can also do any part of Ailing Lauren or this lower Hintertomb that I apparently created. Seeing one of them get jump scared by that Thumerian Elder might be funny. So yeah, collab sometime this week. I'm thinking tomorrow, and the rest of... We've still got 4 more days of Chalice Week, where I will still be going through just Chalice dungeons. I did already sort of explain what was going on next week, but I'm just not even gonna bother with it until Friday, because it's not like it's going to come up until Friday. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, I do have a YouTube channel. You can check that out if you're interested. I try to upload stuff same day, and I group my runs by playlist so they're easier to find. If you're interested in seeing my announcements, I post them to Instagram. And if you're interested in seeing my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, TikTok, and, when it lets me, Instagram. Links to all of that are in the chat now. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. As I've said, the rest of this week is Bloodborne's Chalice dungeons. If you want to co-op, please just let me know. And if you have specific Chalice dungeons you actually want to do, also let me know that. I can hop in with a glyph. The password is in the chat, repeatedly being put in the chat. So I shouldn't wind up with anybody who doesn't actually want to participate in Chalice Week. One moment. Speaking of Piku and Magnifico, they're currently playing Split Fiction, so let's go say hi to them. That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.